Hello, and welcome to our Back Challenge 2021, the challenge that's getting rid of back pain. We've created a brand new product just for the occasion, the Back Hero, because we want to help everyone everywhere eliminate one of the most widespread problems, and that includes you. This year, we want our back challenge to be different. Instead of a set of 3-day resolutions that come and go, this year, we want our back challenge to be something more. We want to turn it into a routine because this is the only way to get rid of back pain permanently. Starting today, for the next 7 days, we'll post a new video online every day. Do your exercises whenever you like, but make sure you do them regularly. That's the key to success. Okay, here we go. Before we get started with today's exercises, we're going to do a back test together. What's this? Stand anywhere in your room exactly like this. Make sure you're always standing just like this. Put both hands on your buttocks and lean backwards. See how far back you can go. Look at the ceiling and take a photo. After you've done the exercises, you can compare and see your progress. So, always stand in the same spot, lean backwards, and what can you see? Half the ceiling, maybe a light, the whole ceiling. Maybe you already see a window. Use this as a progress check. Okay, on to the first exercise. Stand in front of a wall and put your hands like this on the wall, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and step back just a bit and lean into the wall like this. Try to see how far forward you can lean with your groin. The further back you are, the more gravity works for you. Your groin has to go forward. So, choose the distance where you can lean forward and feel good, between 8 and 9 on your personal pain scale, not 10. 10 means you are tensing your muscles and you can't breathe easily. You need to be able to take good, deep breaths. Let yourself hang. Groin forward, then bring your head back like this. Take nice, deep breaths. Keep leaning your groin closer and closer towards the wall. While you're doing this exercise, feel free to adjust your stance if you feel too much strain. What we're doing right now is the most important exercise because what we're doing is counteracting the negative effects of sitting. We're in the exact opposite of a sitting position. When we sit, our hips are bent at a 90-degree angle and the front muscles shorten, and we're stretching those shortened muscles, which is why this is such an important exercise for back pain. Deep breath in. Stay under 10 on your pain scale. My head is straight so you can hear me, but you can stand like this the entire time and just let the time pass. Just listen to me, and when I say come back out, slowly come back out. Take 3 deep breaths. Intensify the stretch a little bit, and then come out slowly and carefully. If you feel a strong pull in your back, that's good. The pull might not be at a 10, but don't worry about that. When you feel a pull, that means the stretch is working. Okay, that was the first exercise. Let's go right on to the next one. Okay, stand like this and slowly come forward. We'll stretch in the opposite direction. It's important that you lower yourself slowly because you just stretched the other side. Get into the new stretch, get used to it slowly, come down slowly, maybe support yourself on your knees, keep going down. Bend your legs a bit. When you bend your legs, you stretch your lower back. Don't stretch the back of your legs. Go down further and further slowly. Grab the bottom of your legs. Maybe you feel a stretch in your thigh. That's good. But mostly, you should feel a good stretch in your lower back, yes? Try to stand like this. Bend your legs enough so that you feel a stretch in your lower back, a good, strong stretch. The area of your back we're stretching now, it's a very, very important area because this is the part of your back that tenses in response to your muscles in the front shortening. Once you've stretched these two areas and gotten them back to normal, your body is already in a much, much better situation. Yes, nice, deep breaths. Coming further and further down. Maybe pull yourself further down by grabbing the backs of your legs. In your lower back, that's where you should feel the stretch. Keep breathing and lower yourself further and further. If you feel unsteady, you can lean on a chair or something. Keep working your way into this stretch. Maybe move back and forth a little bit so you can go deeper and deeper. And concentrate on your lower back. You feel the tension release. That's it. Tension gone. And just keep coming down. And now, come back up very slowly, nice and slow. And those were the two most important stretches for your back health. For the third exercise today, stand sideways next to a wall, about this far away from the wall, and place your right hand on the wall just like this. And now step a little closer to the wall like this and cross your right foot behind your left foot. To the side, keep your body nice and straight, facing forward, no turning, and now hang just like this. More and more to the side. So this side leans to the wall. In your hand, it's pushing away from the wall. Makes pushing away possible, and you feel a stretch here. You feel a good stretch right on the hip, right on the side, all through here, and breathe into it. Breathe in deeply and lean further and further into the stretch as you exhale. This stretches the muscles and fasciae that constrict your back from the side because of a lack of movement. Yes? That's why our first two stretches were for the front and back, and now we're stretching the right side. Lean further and further into the stretch. As you can see, you can easily move your foot a little further away from the wall or bring it closer, right? Move your foot a bit to find just the right stretch intensity. The more intense, the more benefits, yes? Stay under a 10. Let's hang more and more, okay? You'll notice millimeter by millimeter how your body gives way. Keep the stretch intensity under a 10 on your personal pain scale and slowly come out of the stretch. Back to a neutral position. Now, we go to the next wall. Stand sideways next to the wall. Place your left hand on the wall like this. And cross your left foot behind your right foot. Push yourself away from the wall with your hand and lean your left hip into the wall, just like we did on the other side. Closer and closer. Lean into the stretch. Move your foot so that you get just the right intensity for this stretch. Hang here. Also, make sure you're not twisting your upper body, facing front nice and straight, right? It's very important to make sure that your pelvis is not rotated. You should notice a good pull on the left side of the pelvis and in your lumbar region. And intensify the stretch to 9.5 on your personal pain scale, and breathe yourself deeper and deeper into the stretch. Breathe more and more into the stretch. Make sure that you're not bent at the hips. And what we have done now in the first 4 exercises of today, as we went through today's program, we've stretched the 4 main directions, the front, back, right side, and left side. We've already gone through the scope, so to speak. Keep breathing, always a deep breath in, and lean into the stretch on an exhale. You'll feel it along your left side. You can maybe also support the stretch a bit. Use your right hand to push yourself into the stretch further. Lean even further to the left. Keep going in. And then you slowly come out of the stretch. Always move slowly when you come out of a stretch, coming back to a neutral position. And now to finish up, we'll do one more exercise. It will be the same exercise every day, but it will get more and more intense. This is a great exercise to do in the evening. It's really worth it. If you don't have our back hero yet, you'll need a few books. Choose books that aren't too thick, maybe 2 or 3 centimeters thick. You need to be able to increase the height. If you already have our back hero, take one of the bases. We'll start with this one, okay? If you don't have our back hero yet, take the books and put them underneath. Put the back hero underneath your sacrum and stretch your legs nicely. And now the exercise starts, okay? Now, our body, this will remind you of the stretch we did against the wall where we were leaning. And now we just turn it around and make wonderful use of gravity. I'm starting very flat, and you can feel it now, the pulling in the groin area, the pull already in your back. Your legs are being pulled down. And where it's pulling, stay under a 10 on your pain scale. And now we just let go and enjoy letting gravity stretch us. That's the beauty of tools like the back hero. You can just lay around, be lazy, and you're still getting a wonderful stretch. Can you feel the pull yet? I have started the back hero stretch flat and close to the floor to demonstrate. It'll get higher and higher. If you don't feel a stretch at this level, all you have to do is add an attachment or a few more books underneath and wait until you feel a pull in this area. Then you know you're well into the stretch. Okay, we're going to slowly and carefully leave the position. Bring your feet up like this. Lift your back a little so you can remove your back hero or books and stand up slowly. Okay, we're going to end the first day of our back challenge with the back test, the one we talked about at the beginning. Stand in the same spot in your room where you were earlier and lean backwards and look up. Look up at the ceiling. What can you see? How far back can your gaze go? And take a picture. Then slowly come back up. So day 1 of the back challenge is done. Remember, you want to develop a routine. Tomorrow is day 2. You've got to stick with it now. If you click up here, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, activate the bell so you don't miss anything. If you are experiencing pain somewhere else, you can find an exercise video that will help here.